Hi friends! So I have a review for you today. This is the third video I've filmed so far today, so I'm actually not wearing this product, but I can still talk to you about it, and I still have a lot of things to say. Now we're going to talk about Lorac Little Black Palette. You can purchase it at Ulta or Sephora, or either of their websites, just ulta.com, sephora.com. It retails for $32 at each of those places or online, and I've talked about this in a haul, but this is what it looks like. It's got the gold Lorac here. It's black and shiny. It has gold on the sides, and the closure here is magnetic. And when I first got it, I was kind of worried about how well it would stay closed because I got this when I went on a trip, and I just wanted to take one palette with me, and I didn't want to worry about taking lots of like single eyeshadows or anything like that, and I thought this would be a pretty neutral one, and also comes with a primer, so that's why I got it. And I wasn't sure, how the magnetic closure would be because there's not like a clasp or like a little latch or anything, but it does hold really well. It's a really strong magnet, so if that's a concern for you, it's not bad at all. One thing I love about this palette is its mirror. It's a really big usable mirror where, a lot of times you'll get a little palette and has a little mirror and you're like, what can I do with this? I have all these eyeshadows and this mirror, and it's really not functional. But this mirror is functional. Now the actual palette comes with 4 eyeshadows and a primer. First I want to talk about the primer. It's, Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Eyeshadow primer. You can buy a full-size one of these on its own for $20. When I traveled, this is the only primer I brought with me, and I wasn't sure how it would be, but it's actually a really good primer. I use Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I like that a lot, and I haven't found another one I've liked as well, but this one, it's a lot different, but it holds my eyeshadow all day, just as long as Urban Decay. Both do a really great job of holding eyeshadow without creasing. This one, it's got a little squeeze tube. You can see some on the top. I don't know how I could put a really tiny swatch. It's kind of sheer, but it's like really light, and it's really, really creamy, and you only need a little bit, and you can just smear it all over your eyelid. I only use it with this palette, but it holds these shadows really, really well. So the primer with this is definitely good and definitely, worthwhile. It's not something you're going to throw away. Now, there's 4 colors, and they're like metallics, but they're really neutral colors. Eyeshadows are really soft. I don't know, they don't feel like MAC eyeshadows. I guess they're baked because they're kind of shaped like baked eyeshadows. It doesn't say on here whether they are or not. But there's these 4 colors, and they are all shimmery. This one's like a really light, like a champagne kind of color, and this one's like a tan, and this one's like a, not a really dark brown, like a medium dark brown, and this one's like a really dark brown, almost black. They're all super, super pigmented, and you only need to swipe your brush a couple times and it comes off really, really dark. Now, I like these eyeshadows. One thing I like about this palette, use some of the colors, mix and match whatever kind of look you're going for. I usually use all 4 of them. On me, the middle 2 colors look the same on my skin, sort of. Also, they come off kind of orangey, like, you can kind of tell you can't really tell on here, but on my skin, I know they're like supposed to be copper or, something like that, but they just come off really kind of orange. There's them on my skin. See, they're really, really shimmery. I don't think it's like an unwearable amount of shimmer, but if you're a shimmer phobe, that's, know that they are shimmery and you might not like that. I feel like if you had dark or like medium to dark skin, this palette probably would look better on you because it wouldn't come off quite, it just come off more like a copper or a bronze kind of, and not quite so orange. So, I mean, if you have my skin tone, if you are light, obviously try it out. Like, I like this palette, but it is a little more orange than I would really like. But I do like it. If you like shimmer, if you like neutral eyeshadows, if you like metallics, then definitely this is a palette for you. Personally, I think this palette is worth picking up. It's a great palette. I think, you know, the colors all work together. You can wear them all together. It's not like the Tokidoki palette where I feel like together it was just too much. This is just fine to wear together, where, you know, one or two of the colors, wear all four of the colors. They all go together so well. Wearing all four colors doesn't look weird. It's kind of like a step up from just like a traditional neutral eye. It's kind of like, you know, gives it some little extra something. So it is nice. And I love the mirror, love the primer. I like the shimmer. If you're a shimmer phobe, skip this one. If you like metallics, neutrals, definitely a palette to pick up. It is great to travel with because you just have to throw in your favorite eyeshadow brushes and you're good to go because you have a mirror, you have a primer, you have 4 eyeshadows, you can do all kinds of different looks. And especially if you have medium to dark skin, this would probably look really good on you. So if you have any more questions about this palette, just leave them in the comments below, and I hope you all are doing well. I'll talk to you later. Bye.